Welcome back into the studio. I'm sharing more of the 101 pieces that I made in 14 days. So let's get right into it. If you haven't seen the first part of this series, then please go back and watch part 1 as well. So I'll start off with things that were in sets. So I had this set of pastel seed beads I had for some time, and I mixed them with these crystals here. I made a waist bead out of it. I made this on a stretchy cord. I don't really like stretchy waist beads, but it's okay. This was a mommy and me set of waist beads. My daughter has the other one. Hers does not have the crystals. Along with that, to kind of use up the beads, because I have this thing, when I have seed beads, I have to use them all up. I made a bracelet stack, which one of the bracelets features the small crystals, along with an anklet that's just plain, and then we have the ring stack to go with it. So there's 3 rings and a toe ring. I just like to use sets of beads when I have them, and one of my ways of doing that is to just go ahead and make these tiny rings when I can, because I'm using the offcuts of the elastic from the bracelets as well as whatever little bit of beads that I have left over. And this is a fun project you can do with kids as well, because it doesn't take much. You're using what you have. Another thing that I worked on during this time were some chunkier bracelets. These bracelets are going to be in a series. I'm making them and naming them after the women in my family. This first one is Joyce. This is in honor of my grandmother. This one is named Lisa, and it features a little birdie. That's in honor of my cousin. Then we have this next one. It's named Eleanor. It features a butterfly, the symbol of hope, to remind us to never lose hope. Sorry, bumped the camera. And angel wings, as my younger cousin did receive her angel wings. This one is named Kayana, and it features the color pink a lot, and also a butterfly, a symbol of hope. This one is named after my cousin who just recently graduated from high school. She's more of like a niece to me, and she loves the color pink. So that was that set. This one is named Karina. Now, Karina is not a woman in my family. It's a young lady that I worked with briefly this school year. She was an Army vet. She was a mom, and she was just so dedicated to children and wanting to see all children be treated fairly, wanting to see all children do well. So when I saw these beads that are kind of in this different shades of green, I thought of Karina, and I said this would be a very fitting bracelet for her. Featured these running rings on it as like a fidget, because like most people who are vets, Karina suffer from PTSD, and I thought of this as like a fidget bracelet. So if I ever see her, I will definitely give this to her. And the star, a symbol of the Army. I love this bracelet actually. And of course a butterfly, the symbol of hope. Some more projects that I want to show are these rings. So I love making these little tiny rings. Now this one, I explored this idea. This is a button out of a set of buttons that I got from Hobby Lobby. The buttons are always, I think, like if they're up to $3.99 or $3.49, they're 99 cents. If they're $3.99 and up, they're $1.99. I did get these some time ago, but they're so cute, and I've been really working on this idea of these different types of little rings. If you want to see me making some of these on camera, because I have so many ideas now for these, then please just let me know, and I'll be glad to do that, because I love to make these. Are just adorable to me. Now this one is a chip bead ring. I've worn this in some other videos. These rose quartz chips came off of a necklace that I wear every day. I got the necklace in Mexico, and it was 3 strands of rose quartz, and one of the strands broke, but I could not go without those beads. I love it so much, and I have to wear rose quartz every day. So I made this ring so that if there's ever a time when I can't wear the full necklace, I can wear the ring. Okay, I want to show you this stack of bracelets. I love to display my bracelets on different things, by the way. So these prayer hands actually came from my grandmama's house. So this is like a little tiny toe ring, and it goes with this stack. I love making memory wire bracelets. I feel like it's a good entry point for people who are beginners like myself. You can get creative. They're really cute. You can add these dangles on the end, which I love to do. I made all of these dangles as well, so that goes on this one. I made this is an anklet to go with this stack, so just very plain, and I will probably stack this anklet up with some other anklets when I'm not wearing the bracelet and anklet set together. Here's another bracelet from the stack. Added a few different beads on this one. Rose-shaped spacer. I did not put any charms on the ends of this one. I don't always put the charms on the ends. It just depends how I'm feeling that day, I guess. Now here's one where I added the charms onto the bracelet, and again I'm using a running ring here, and this is because I often like to fidget myself with things, so this is a way of having something to fidget with without it being too noticeable and too big. And it's not like a little kid's fidget toy, it's like more grown up and sophisticated. So if I'm wearing this bracelet and I'm having a time, or if anyone's wearing this kind of bracelet and they're having a time, they can kind of just fidget with it a little bit. They have this to kind of fidget with. Another thing that I like about memory wire bracelets, kind of keeping along with that same idea, is for people who do love to fidget, adults who love to fidget, there's movement in the beads. So you can move the beads around when you really need to kind of get some energy out. Now I want to show you this next set of projects here. These bracelets and rings I made out of the leftover beads from waist beads that I recently purchased. So I purchased some waist beads from different women on TikTok, and I took the leftover beads from this particular set of waist beads, and I was able to make this bracelet. It has some small crystals on the end, and it has all these bicone crystals and then these kind of long beads there. Very cute. This ring I made with the leftover beads from another set of bracelets. The only thing I added was this flower bead, which I made that dangle myself, so I think that counts as more than 101 pieces, but all of these beads were featured on the waist beads. And then this ring, this was an idea that I was exploring. I really like those memory wire rings with all the dangles on them. Hold on, let me try to put it on for you. Okay, there you have it. I like the way it's cascading, but I really wanted to try to put some more up here. I don't know how to get it to look full though. And I used all of the beads that were left over, so I'm still kind of exploring this idea. Maybe I'll add some more of the clear crystals, but I think that'll be too much clear at that point. I don't know. Let me know what you think in the comments. If you enjoy this look at what I've made so far, please don't forget to like this video. Give this video a thumbs up. Share with someone else. Leave me a comment. What was your favorite piece or pieces? Do you like the way I display my jewelry on different items that you can find around your house? Because I mean, if they're sitting around anyways, you might as well use them for something. Now this strand of beads here, this is some leftover beads from one of the waist beads that I purchased. I haven't done anything with them yet because I'm trying to figure out if I want to make a few rings out of them or if I want to make a pair of earrings, because I just recently started to make earrings. Now this is my very first pair. Hold on, let me get them together. So another idea that I'm exploring, these memory wire earrings, and I thought this was a good entry point for me as having been a person who's never made earrings before. And also there's no clasp to kind of, or earring hook to kind of fumble around with. It's all one piece. Again, these beads came off of a necklace that I purchased in Miami probably almost 10 years ago, and it was just sitting in my jewelry, and I decided to use these beads in some more projects that I was able to make off of those beads. Hold on. Are these bracelets? Just some simple memory wire bracelets in a stack. The theme in my classroom is rainbows and stars, so I do a lot of work featured with rainbows. Now, Let me know if you can spot the mistake in this, because sometimes we have wins and sometimes we have near wins and maybe losses. And this one, I'm not calling it a loss. I was aiming to use these wooden beads, again, something that I was upcycling, and make a name anklet. And yeah, if you can spot the mistake, go ahead and let me know in the comments, and that way I'll know that you watched this video to the end. And as always, have a wonderful day. I've enjoyed having you in the studio with me today. Don't forget to come back and check out part 3. You'll love it.